Once again, B-Hop, you a snake. You a snake. And not only you a snake that never benefited from being a snake. You still ain't got no position at Golden Boy, bro. You just there. I'm telling you, like that broke ass, old ass deacon that he really ain't a deacon no more in the church, and they don't use him no more. But every now and then, when they call the altar call, yeah, he go grab the church to go put him down.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. We back in the kitchen. And there's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Oh, man. You motherfuckers done it again. Yep, you done it. Okay. So, yeah, that was just something from another video where I, kind of got on B-Hop. Yeah, I thought, just a little reminder. I'm going to get to him later. I'm not through with him. I'm not through with Oscar. And I'm not through with, Joe Gooseneck. I'm not through with him either. Got a lot of shit to say. May take a while. You got to bear with me. First and foremost, let's talk about Floyd. Floyd, let me tell you something. You've done a lot of shit that I don't like throughout your career. Well, not even throughout your career. Outside the ring. That I don't like that you done. But nah, bro, last night was the realest shit you've ever done. Let me tell you something. You did some real shit. You did some real big bro shit last night, bro. I was so fucking proud. And you know what's sad? Tank fans really don't like Floyd. Y'all talk shit about Floyd, and you've been blaming Floyd as to why Tank ain't fought black fighters. You know? So, and I always said it wasn't Floyd. It just, it's boxing. And boxing promotes race and fighting against another race. And black fighters are the only fighters that think that's the biggest fight. They don't seem to think it's the biggest fight. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. The point is, Floyd, I give you a lot of credit, bro, for being there for him. And Tank, I got a lot of shit to say about Tank, too. And I'm glad, bro, through all the bullshit, because y'all had ups and downs. You fuck with him, bro. Floyd fucks with Tank. Listen, bro, Floyd is a selfish motherfucker. And he'll never probably treat Tank as good as he should. But there's nobody in box, not Al Heyman, not Espinoza. There is nobody that got Tank back like Floyd. And Ellaby, I gotta give Ellaby credit. That motherfucker got Tank back. That motherfucker, and Ellaby will fight over Tank. Yeah, he'll fight over Tank. So them motherfuckers fuck with Tank. And they've been with him since the beginning. So I'm going to put a little bit more respect on Leonard Ellaby now. Even though Leonard Ellaby will not acknowledge the Devin fight. He won't acknowledge the Shakur fight. Even though they do shit I don't like. And I think Floyd trying to block that fight. I don't think neither one of them want it. I'm saying Leonard Ellaby and Floyd. I don't think they really want the Devin or the Shakur fight. But fuck all that. I'm talking about his relationship with Tank. I feel like what you did last night, bro, that was some real shit. And I like how you threw it in Oscar's face when Tank stopped him. Yeah, I thought that was the highlight of the goddamn night. Man, I'm so proud. It's so good to see, bro. Because you could have been bougie last night, Floyd. Floyd, you could have posted pictures of 5 Lamborghinis, you throwing $1 million in a strip club last night. It's a lot of shit you could have posted to put the attention on you and take attention off Tank. You let him shine last night, bro. You let him be the man last night, bro. And it's a lot of, like I said, us as black men, we don't never want to pass nothing down. That's what you did last night, Floyd. By being in his corner on the biggest stage of his career, you was there for him. So, I got to tip my hat to you for that, bro. You've done a lot of monkey shit. That's the realest shit you ever did. You stood with Tank when he needed you the most. You stood with him. So I have no doubt there's nobody that's better for Tank as promoters than Floyd, bro. Bob will fuck over him. It's a lot of Eddie Hearn to fuck over that boy. Eddie Hearn to fuck over him, bro. And have him doing a bunch of weird shit. None of these promoters gonna look out for him like Floyd and Leonard Ellerby. So I just wanted to point that out. Now, Ryan Garcia. By the way, I just saw a video with Conor McGregor. I started to play it. Conor McGregor told Ryan in his locker room, if it wasn't for the rehydration clause, I want to see a rematch. And with no rehydration clause, because that's the reason, and that's the... And Ryan clapped, and his whole family clapped. Y'all are cowards, bro. Yeah, and I hate to say it, yeah, your whole team, bro, y'all cowards. Ryan's whole team and his imaginary fan base. Yeah, you imaginary fans that showed up Saturday, but we couldn't find you for 6 months. We couldn't find you motherfuckers nowhere on YouTube. Nobody can find Ryan's fans. They were there Saturday, though. But we couldn't find you for 6 months, pimpin'. Those are not real fans. You was supposed to ride with them all the way in the build-up. Y'all was supposed to be on YouTube talking big shit. You was supposed to be on tank channels, all in the comments talking big shit. You was nowhere to be found, bro. Y'all was invisible. And I think y'all are all cowards. I think Ryan's a coward, and I think his whole team a coward. You know, the biggest regret of my whole YouTube experience, I've made damn near 400 videos. I hate I made that Was I Wrong About Ryan video. See, because I almost vouched for you. I didn't vouch for, because I never vouched for a non-black fighter. I only vouch for black fighters. Let's just make that very clear. Another thing, but I gave you credit, and I was like, you know what, bro? Because I had been on him. I said he don't deserve it. He ain't shit. But I said, you know what, bro? Get your bag. Get your bag. And I also said I don't agree with the rehydration clause. Let me tell you, I regret that making that video because of this. I see what you motherfuckers did. Let me explain something to a lot of you motherfuckers, and I'm telling you why boxing ain't shit. When some information leaked out after Fatback Fury put that shit in his gloves in the second fight, and he was punching like George Foreman combined with Ernie Shavers, combined with Joe Louis, combined with Rocky Marciano, combined with Jack Dempsey, combined with some more shit, and combined with that shit Antonio Margarita had in his gloves when he fought Cotto. When he had all that shit and Fatback Fury won the second fight, yeah, it came out on First Take and everything. It was on ESPN Sports Center that Wilder said his suit was too heavy and he was drained and his legs felt weak because the suit was too heavy. That shit went viral. I want to know why it ain't going viral that Ryan said in the post press conference his legs was weak. He said my legs was weak. The report, let me tell you something about boxing and why it's discussed. The reporter asked Ryan and gave him an excuse. Said, we know you had a rehydration clause. Did that have any effect on, like giving him a reason to make an excuse? And Ryan bit on it like a hoe in Harlem. In the 70s. Yeah, on some iceberg slim shit. But anyway, he bit on it. And he said, yeah, I mean, my legs was weak. But I don't want to make no excuse. But you said your legs was weak, bro. No, your legs was weak from when you got dropped in the second round, bro. Yeah. Go look at that knocking down. Go look at the highlights of that. And watch when Ryan got up, his legs was shaking, bro. Your legs was shaking, bro. And you wasn't the same after that. So it wasn't the rehydration, bro. It was you getting knocked out, bro. It was you trying to throw that bullshit ass left hook and you got countered, bro. And your legs wasn't the same after that. And for one, your legs are very slow and quick-sandish as it is, bro. And I told you that would be your downfall. You made an excuse, bro. You used this rehydration clause as a way to... It's like you was prepared to lose, bro. You ain't a fighter. Nah, bro. For that, you ain't no fighter. For that, you ain't no fighter, in my opinion, bro. You used the rehydrate. You was already prepared to get knocked the fuck out. It lets me know, bro, for stardom, for a big fight, for a big check, you fighters will sacrifice your whole chin. You'll sacrifice one of your livers. Because I don't know if your liver will ever be the same after that punch that Tank landed on you. So, a lot of sacrifices. This shit could hurt you in the end. Yeah, you might need to get your kidneys checked and shit and flush it through. Drink plenty of goddamn water and shit. So I'm just saying, I just feel like you you sacrificed your whole chin and your liver for a check. You know, you always knew you couldn't beat Tank, bro. Let me tell you something about rehydration clause. Rehydration clause has nothing to do with skills, bro. Let me tell you something. Skills really do pay the bills. Tank just showed you last night, you can't fuck with me. You're nowhere near close to his level, bro. It's not even close. That was a shutout performance. He won every round, bro. You make her give Ryan one round. And he completely stopped your left hook, bro. He completely ripped you of that. And he out-jabbed you. And he's only 5'5" with a 67-foot on reach. But he out-jabbed you, bro. You're not that good, bro. I told you right now you'll have a tooth and nail fight with JoJo Diaz. And I'd favor Joe. So it's a lot of shit you need to work on. It ain't that you young. You just ain't that good, bro. And Oscar knew it, which brings me to him, bro. Oscar really pimped you out. He pimped you out to save Golden Boy. And with this big check that he's just received and Golden Boy's received, that's all he wanted out you, bro. He pimped you out. That's why they didn't show up at the post-fight press conference. But knowing Hopkins, loud mouth, goat mouth, this motherfucker that say he's looking for all duckers, where was you at, bro? Where was Joe Gooseneck at? Where was you motherfuckers at? You was nowhere to be found. Y'all just fake, bro, and you just show how fake boxing can be. Look where they was at when he lost. I just want you to know, and let me tell you something, bro. Had Ryan won, Mexicans would have went crazy. Oh, let me tell you something. Monday morning, boy, they be talking shit on the job, laughing at us and shit. A couple of them might have would have called us out Monday. It might have been some fights on the job. A couple of Mexicans had a probably, because just seeing Ryan knock out Tank, it would have probably been a couple of Mexican versus black fights on some of these factory jobs. You motherfuckers might have tried us Monday. But anyway, he didn't win, and you motherfuckers are back quiet. Mosquitoes, bugs, all kind of shit. Like I said, Tank need to be on Jimmy Kimmel. He need to be on all the Tonight Show. He need to be on Good Morning America. He need to be the face of boxing, just like he would have done if Ryan had knocked out Tank. Yeah, everybody need to talk about Tank. Tank need to be talked about for every day on every channel. Every channel need to talk about Tank, just like you would have done if Ryan won. So that's why I said boxing is fake. And that's why I was never for this fight, because I knew what they would do if Tank won. Yeah, they blame it on the rehydration clause. They're saying that Ryan's young. So they just trying to take credit from him. But at this point, I take a stance and I give you full credit, Tank. And even though Ryan ain't shit, you just a special fighter. And anytime you fight, it's special skills being displayed. You're special, bro. I'm going to say this right now, bro. You beat Devin and Shakur, and you clean out 135. I got you as a top 15 to top 20 fighter of all time, if you can do that. Yeah, you do that, you top 15, top 20 of all time. So, like I said, it was exposed, not only that you are a better fighter than Ryan, your team more solid, bro. Like I said, put a little more respect on Floyd now. And Leonard Ellerbe, even though Leonard Ellerbe lie, he do a lot of shady shit. I don't really like him. But as a manager for Tank, as a team of Tank, that motherfucker superb at what he do. And Ryan has proven that his team is fake. And all they was hoping for was to see a Mexican knock out a black fighter. And Bernard Hopkins, B-Hop, is the Judas of boxing. Mark Breland is no longer the Judas of boxing. No, B-Hop, you surpassed Roy Jones. You surpassed Baby Mouth Mike. You the worst of the worst. I swear, I don't know a brother that's worse than you. You know, it's a lot of shit, bro. So it's proven, bro. Ryan team wasn't solid, bro. That was a dope fiend move that Oscar pulled on Al, and Al was a prostitute that accepted it. That's why I don't respect Al Hammond or Espinosa or none of that. I don't respect Showtime, PBC, or none of that. But I got more respect for Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe than I do Al, cause Al been on that shit like a hoe in Harlem in the 70s. You bit on that fucking bullshit that Oscar spit about Ryan being a superstar and trying to turn this into a mega fight. Because you spent all your money, you spent all your resources trying to put this on every platform to make it the biggest fight ever. When you really got the biggest fight in boxing, which is Spence versus Crawford, and you're trying to shit on it. Al Haymon shitted on his own fighter, which is Earl Spence Jr. You shitted on your own fighter to up big Tank versus Ryan. But you use Tank versus Ryan promotions as a way to shit on Spence versus Crawford. So Al Haymon shitted on his own fighter to go and fuck with Oscar. I'm just breaking down the betrayal of a lot of shit. So Spence fan, like I said, fuck Al. Al a traitor, bro. You went and fucked with Oscar. Oscar tried to get you shut down. Oscar called you monkeys and baboon, but you are. Yeah, and you are. And there ain't enough fruit in the world to feed you. So, yeah, talk bad about you. And you went and you bid on that shit and you gave Ryan the biggest check of his life. It was a scam, bro. Ryan knew he wasn't ready or never be ready. Oscar knew it. Goatmouth, Hopkins knew it. They all, and Joe Gooseneck knew it. They all knew, bro, Tank's special. And if it ain't Devin Haney or Shakur, them the only dudes you know, at this point, I really like Frank Morton. Frank, I want to see you in a fight or two. I would still like to see you versus Tank, and you'll do a way better job than Ryan. But I want to see you in one or two more fights. I would love to see Frank versus Shakur. That'll be a good measurement. I would love to see that fight, Frank versus Shakur. Because, yeah, that's what I want to see. Because right now, bro, because in each fight, I see more and more from Tank. I'm seeing different shit. And his ring IQ. And at this point, this is what makes Tank more dangerous to me now. And I've noticed this since the Isaac Pitbull Cruz fight. Tank got top 5 defense in boxing. Yeah, he got top 5 defense in boxing. And he's a knockout artist. So it's dangerous, bro. So like I said, at this point, I can talk about who I want Tank to fight and all that stuff. But at this point, bro, Tank deserves all credit. He deserves all credit. He's a warrior. He a dog. He's a great fighter. And like I said, bro, you just gotta like him. And what I like the most about your Tank, I see the maturity. Tank could have shitted on Ryan. Could have shitted on him. I mean, he still shook his hand and this and that and said, bro, and he even lied and said this was the best opponent I fought. He lied for you, bro, just to give you a little because Ryan smiled like the Kool-Aid man. When Tank said Ryan the best fighter I fought, Ryan smiled like the goddamn Kool-Aid man. So he tried to build your confidence after he broke your fucking liver and shit like that. And so it was very mature to do. But yeah, I got much love for you, Tank, and I do support you. Yeah. But you know what fights I want to see. And if you can fulfill that shit, I'd never say nothing else bad about you. Again, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.